The Titan crypto crash, is Mark Cuban getting destroyed by that Titan crypto crash, having that rug pull go to zero? Is it a warning for BTT, Tron, BitTorrent, TRX, and you and myself? Let's find out. I'm going to show you during this video how to protect yourself so that you don't end up, more likely you don't end up like Mark Cuban, and that you don't get hammered when prices get hammered with the SH asterisk T coins that rip people off. Before I get into it, thank you for watching. If you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate your views very much. If you're new to the channel, I'd like you to do me a favor. If you like the Dallas Mavericks, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit the notification. If you don't like them, do the same. If you're indifferent, do the same. Seriously, sometimes and I like to make this relatable, and I'll just be really quick here. I used to watch videos on YouTube and I wouldn't support the content creator because I'd get distracted with the video, I'd get immersed, and even though I'd enjoy it, I'd forget to hit the bell, the notification bell, the subscribe button, the like button, and to write a comment. And doing these things that are free to do, it doesn't take long, it's very quick, you can always take it back if you didn't like the content. I promise to leave you better than I found you. If you just do those things, it really supports the channel, the content creation, and the algorithm loves it. It makes the channel more popular. So let me get into it. Mark Cuban got slammed. Mark Cuban hit by Titan crypto crash, and he admitted himself he didn't do the research. That was part of what was going on. Now, I'm going to go over it with you. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about it, but I want to show you how this applies to you and how it does apply to Tron TRX and BitTorrent BTT as well. So, Mark Cuban hit by Titan crypto crash as the coin's price falls to near zero. And that is sick, considering that this was supposed to be a coin that protects, not kills. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban has claimed he was hit by a cryptocurrency token market crash on Wednesday. The token, known as the Iron Titanium token, or Titan, fell from over $60 on June 16th to a fraction over zero on Thursday morning, CoinGecko data shows. The token is linked to Iron Finance, a group that runs the wider Iron stablecoin project, which aims to avoid price volatility. Imagine it aims to avoid price volatility and it got slammed, destroyed. On Thursday, Fred Shebesta, founder, apologies if I bastardized the name, of Finder.com finance site and Iron Finance investor, told CoinDesk the sudden crash in Titan was caused by panic selling by whales, individuals who hold large amounts of a certain token. He said, does that sound like somebody we were talking about? He said, I don't know if he helped cause the crash or not. Just having some fun. Again, not investment advice, just my opinion. Everything here is just my opinion. The source is Newsweek. Titan's price went to $65 and then pulled back to $60. This caused whales to start selling. The news was soon being discussed on Twitter. Replying to one user, Cuban wrote, "I got hit like everyone else." He also claimed to have got out at one point. Sorry about the notification. He also claimed to have gotten out at one point, though he did not specify when. So, I got hit like everyone else. Crazy part is, I got out, thought they were increasing their TVL enough, then bam. You know, when someone like that has that much money writes something like that, it makes me think something like this. It makes me think he didn't really get slammed. He lost maybe a little bit of money at best, and he's just covering himself, which he should do legally, and trying to, basically be honest and put out there in writing as a record that he was among the sellers. So how much did he actually lose? Let's see. Maybe we'll find out. Experts have previously warned Newsweek, because the thing with the headlines is the headlines are the headlines. They've got to sell clicks, and they do it not in the most honorable way at times. So a lot of articles, you don't really know what's going on. You really don't. There's a smidgen of truth. There's 80% truth, 100% sometimes, who knows. So it's hard with something like this that gets people's attention to really know, especially when it's new news, what's going on. Cuban is known to, I mean, the thing you can be sure of is Titan bit the dust. Cuban is known to have been involved in Titan, having mentioned the token on his blog in the past. In a June 13 post titled "The Brilliance of Yield Farming, Liquidity Providing and Valuing Crypto Projects," Cuban wrote that he was a liquidity provider LP for the QuickSwap decentralized exchange platform. He said, "I provide two different tokens, DAI, Titan, that enable QuickSwap to offer swaps between those two tokens." On Twitter, many users have referred to the Titan crash as a rug pull, a type of exit scam whereby cryptocurrency developers abandon a project and leave within the investors' funds. I know I added the word "the." However, Shabesta told CoinDesk there was no rug pull involved in the Titan crash. So here we go. We got at Munia_NL waking up to Mark Cuban being rugged by DeFi Project Titan. And we got the same tweet as before. $60 to $0 in hours. The Titan rug pull is now a legendary tale. So Cuban is known to have an interest in cryptocurrency and has spoken out about Dogecoin on television before. He is also positive about the future of decentralized finance. I'm going to get into how this is going to help you. Writing on this June 13th blog post that there are a lot of financial institutions that should be concerned by competition from it. On Wednesday, CoinDesk reported that Cuban had joined the decentralized DClimate network, which aims to collect and monetize climate data, forecasts, and models, and then sell them on. Right. So it comes amid long-standing concerns around the sustainability of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency more widely due to energy use. Last month, billionaire Elon Musk announced his electric car company Tesla had stopped accepting Bitcoin as payment because of similar concerns. You know, what's interesting here is that one person, although they can cause some short-term moves, no one person, no matter how big, is going to determine the fate and control pricing over long periods of Bitcoin or anything else, including Elon Musk. So don't worry too much when you see things like that touch on coins that you're in, whatever the coin is, because the fact of the matter is that project will do what it does on its merit. It's not going to do what it does on hype and buzz and a celebrity touching it over and over again. Okay, so here we got Mark Cuban. Now let's go on to what I wanted to do next, which, see, when you do off-the-cuff videos, things for some reason sometimes go horribly wrong, and I was looking for the other headline that I wanted to cover during this video, and it seems that it is not here, but I'm going to find it quickly among all this stuff here. Just give me a second. Oh yes, here we go. I didn't think I was going to find it. Mark Cuban calls for stablecoin regulation in wake of iron finance bank run. So it's interesting how now he's calling for stablecoin regulation. After a bank run on the iron finance protocol cost him dearly, Mark Cuban is calling for regulation to define what a stablecoin is and what collateralization is acceptable. And this is Cointelegraph. Apologies, guys, I've got to check something. So, look. You can read this article here. He's basically, voicing his new opinion on the regulation that needs to happen. The way it helps you is like this, and he admitted himself, he was lazy, he didn't do his research. When you're looking around, when you're looking to put more money into Tron TRX or BitTorrent BTT, in order to get, and it's impossible to time things 100% perfectly, and this is more about, not as much about timing as it is with doing your research with various investments, not only so that you can get the best price when you're adding to your position or creating a new position, but you got to pay attention to other coins that you may want to get involved with. Not that you should get involved with other coins. I'm not pushing you away from Tron or BitTorrent. The point I'm trying to make is that if you do your research on a whole in the industry, you read the white papers, and you have good common sense, and you make sure you don't jump on hype trains, you are more likely to do better than you are to do worse. And the single biggest culprit that can hurt you is the single biggest thing that hurt Mark Cuban. And that's the premise of this video in terms of a learning moment. When people do really well in business or with investments, they get a little bit cocky. If it's not outwardly cocky, it's inwardly, and it might be the wrong word to be using. But comment down below if you agree or disagree, and hit the like button and hit the bell, but share with me what you think about this. So what happens is, the better people do, and if they have a string of doing well, they start to think they're invincible, and they don't do their homework as they should because they get power happy in a sense that they get too high on their own selves, too high on their own hog, and they get hammered. And that's what happened to Cuban. So don't do what he did, and you will be safer out there in these crypto streets. As usual, hope this finds you healthy, happy. I will see you on the next video.